Everyone I know, everyone I know, everyone I know, everyone I know. Welcome to Everyone I Know, the podcast where we argue about the mundane. Hello, welcome. Today we're in the Troy Castle once again, where we will probably be residing for the summer because it is air conditioned, unlike the Albany Trap House.
There's air conditioning. It's just in my room.
Yeah. Where the serfs that are recording podcasts have to sit out in the fucking sweltering heat.
Yeah, there's a ceiling fan. You just can't have it blowing during recording.
Yeah, yeah. It's implicit what the intention is there. Yeah, and keep them sweating.
I want people sticking around too long.
Exactly.
They might get
your
comfortable.
shit and get out.
So today we have a very special guest. Longtime listeners will know the name of this person. It's my girlfriend Julie. She's here. She's the fifth Beatle. I think we called her at one Beatle. One of the during one of the episodes.
Should I be insulted?
Nah. You shouldn't be insulted at any point during this podcast, please.
Thanks, man.
This is the Smoochin cast.
It's a Smoochin cast.
2 weeks we got Olivia coming on, so that means you know what that means, Brendan. You're gonna have to have your lady on. Nicole's gonna be on here. Getting super nervous.
And then we're just going to take over.
Yeah, then it's just going to be all ladies all the time. No need for any more guests, just Julie, Olivia, and Nicole.
Yeah,
always.
All the girlfriends we know.
All the girlfriends we know.
So Julie, as is a part and parcel of the introduction, tell us about yourself.
Name's Julie, from Long Island, everyone's favorite place. Come up here during the week. I'm a squatter in Chris's house. And just here to record today.
Cool.
I have an anecdote.
Of course you do.
So I think I've already shared on this podcast that I am a reluctant Uber driver. I don't work for Uber, the company, but people will come up to me on the street and ask me for rides very frequently. It's happened 3 times in the last month. Sunday night.
You sent me the
3 times?
Yeah.
3 times. 2 within a 24-hour period.
Well, he sent me a text. It was I texted about something else, and you're like, yeah. It's that answer to your question, and also I drove somebody to the hospital. A complete stranger. Long story. Okay.
So let me tell you that story.
So where's the story?
Sounds like
I can make it a little bit shorter. So what happened was I was putting car seats in my car because Olivia is a nanny. We don't have children, but she looks after them. This man came up to me and asked me if he told me that his wife is in labor and that he needed a ride down to the hospital.
Was he pulled in by the car seats?
Yeah, he was like, you're a good dude. You have kids, like you'll understand. And I was like, I don't have kids, but yeah, okay. So I walk into the house and Phil's still there, visiting, and he was getting ready to get on the plane, so he was packing and stuff. And Olivia's like, no, you can't. He's gonna murder you. And I was like, I don't know. I don't think he's gonna murder me. And no, he totally could have. Don't get me wrong. I was just putting on a brave face. So go to the house and Phil's like, well, maybe you should bring something with you.
Like a weapon?
Like a weapon. Yeah,
right.
exactly.
That's fair.
So would you grab a butcher's knife or something like that?
Well, it's funny because I grabbed the window hammer that Mom had in her car. It's the thing to punch out windows.
I have one of those.
Yeah,
Your
they're
dad bought
great.
it for me. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
the flashlight one.
See, ours is just a hammer, an orange hammer with a seatbelt cutter on it. So I thought if I did have to subdue this man, how fucking gruesome that would have been. I would have to beat him to death with a hammer in my front seat.
It would have been like an episode of Sword and Scale, and also the host of that show is a piece of shit. I just want to say that.
Come at me, bro.
Yeah, fuck you, Mike Ricard.
We're ready with our weapons.
But yeah, so I took him down to near the Capitol to a place, and his
I
wife
thought you could say I took him down to the Capitol
and
murdered him.
murdered him.
Got rid of the body.
That would be a real fucking role reversal if I thought I was getting murdered and then I just murder him.
Surprise!
Preemptive.
But yeah, no, he's having a baby girl. Assumably, she has been brought into this world. Her name is Skylar. So
How do you know?
Did you guys
'Cause I fucking-
exchange contact information?
no,
Okay.
I talked to him about my day so that he wouldn't get any ideas of murdering me. I was humanizing myself to him.
Smart.
I've heard that that's
So
good.
smart.
Yeah.
Just make sure that you have a name.
Yes.
It's kind of like with
So my name is Andy. I went to Lake Sacandaga today. I went kayaking. It was fun. And he was like, "That's cool, man."
I'm about to be a father.
Yeah. He was very manic. He's like, "I'm not too crazy, right?" I was like, "You're about as crazy as somebody who fucking is about to have a child, so I think you're okay."
Jesus.
But yeah, I didn't get murdered. So
How'd you find out the name of
That was
the
a
kid,
good
though?
deed.
I talked to him.
So he had already picked out the name?
Yes.
Fucking millennials.
Well, it's his kid. He's a fucking millennial. The little
What do
girl's
you mean
already
you
being
already
bossy.
picked out the name?
Well, don't you wait till the thing comes out?
The thing? The human
Sounds
child?
like a conversation for another time.
Okay. This is the Doghouse podcast.
Andy, what a good deed that was.
Yeah, no, I felt good afterward. Did feel like I was putting my life on the line.
Well, all right. Well,
Yeah. Okay, well, glad you're alive. Fuck you then.
good job, bud.
Saint Andy.
Yeah. Topic. Number. Super stuper funky today. All right, so my topic for this week is a topic very near and dear to my heart. The topic is, I have written here, Family Feud is the best fucking game, and if you don't like it, go fuck
fuck's
yourself.
sake.
Yeah, it's time.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ. Oh, there's nothing wrong with the show.
For the listening audience, I've just set up a picture of Steve Harvey in the center
Okay,
of
that
the
was
table.
that was a birthday gift, my friend.
Yes, it is, and I
saw that
cherish
in
it.
your box of tricks, and I was like, "Is that a family member?" I didn't see what was in the frame. I was like, "What's happening? What does he set up for this?"
So can I want to give some context. I'm cutting you off at the knees here real quick. Andy's obsessed with it with Family Feud and Steve Harvey.
He's a beautiful man.
One year for his birthday, me and my friend Eric, who was on the episode 2 of
Past
this
guest, yes.
of this podcast.
Happy birthday.
Me and him were drinking, and we're like, "What should we get Andy for his birthday?" And he's like, "A picture of Steve Harvey." I'm like, "Awesome! Let's go on eBay. We're gonna find an autographed picture of Steve Harvey." And we found one, and it says, "Maria,
Yes.
best wishes."
Steve.
Signed Steve Harvey.
Yep. So,
that guy.
Maria,
And
Maria. That's me.
And just to set the stage, there's a framed picture of Steve Harvey sitting on the table that we're recording at right now.
Yes.
This is a photo op if I've ever seen it.
Yeah, seriously.
Okay, so
Jesus.
going to the Notebook for a second.
There's
here.
better game shows than Family
Go fuck yourself. No.
Let's Make a
Supermarket
Deal.
sweep.
Let's make it. No. Let's make a deal.
Yeah, well, no, what's the one with Whammy? With Whammy in it.
That's,
no Whammy. Big money, no Whammy.
Oh fuck! What is the name
Is
of
that
it?
the Price is Right?
Push Your Luck. Push Your
Push Your Luck.
That's
Push
a
Your
good
Luck.
show.
Yeah, that's a good show too. But you know what's a better show? Family Feud. So let's just give a little context here for those who
Jesus
don't know about
Christ.
Family Feud.
Everybody knows what Family Feud is, Andy.
It premiered in 1976. It was created by Mark Goodson.
God, it's group dance again.
It was the #1 game show in that year. The first year it was out. It actually won an Emmy in 1977.
Oh, my.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, who'd he beat out?
Fucking every other game show. So
Like Jeopardy and
Yeah.
stuff. That's a big deal.
okay. So there's been a list of hosts throughout its tenure. There's Richard Dawson, the original host, who was on from 76 to 85. So that's 9 years. Now here's the thing. I am starting to see a pattern in these tenures, and I think it's worth addressing. So Dawson was 9 years on the job. He came back in 94 to 95 to cover for 1 year. I think it was a fucking vanity thing. Then there's Ray Combs, who fucking knows and who cares. 88 to 94, 6 years.
Wasn't Drew Carey on?
No,
That
Louis fucking Anderson.
Louis
was.
forget. Oh, that's a fair mistake to make. In
Yes,
my
Drew
mind.
Carey and Louis Anderson are both
people.
similar people in aesthetic. Louis Anderson served for 3 years, 99 to 2000.
Served for 3 years.
This is the Lord's work that he's doing.
Like this is okay.
This is important shit.
Oh no, it is. It is.
Okay.
Everything on the IK podcast
Then
is
there's
important shit.
Then there's Richard Karn, who served from 2002 to 2006, 4 years. Okay,
How much time did you spend on this?
a whole 10 minutes, baby.
Okay.
Google.
And then John O'Hurley, who you've never fucking heard of before, because he served from 2006 to 2010, 4 years. Then we have
Loser.
the illustrious Steve, the feudal Lord Harvey.
Why is he a feudal lord?
Because he's the Lord of Family Feud.
Oh, yeah. Follow. Okay. That's comedic timing.
2010
God bless.
till current day, and maybe until forever. 7+ years. Okay.
Okay, Andy, I need to ask you, what is your obsession with this show? Give me like 3 beats, no more than 3. Give me 3 beats why you're so obsessed with Steve Harvey. Okay, so I'll give you 6. The show.
I get 3 for Steve and 3 for show.
The show in general and Steve himself.
Okay,
go.
Steve is a handsome man.
I can't argue with that.
Yeah. Okay. Very handsome man. Very strong mustache.
Great teeth.
Great teeth. Great mustache. Great aesthetic all the way around. Okay, Snappy dresser.
That's 2 now.
Snappy dresser is number 2. Number 3, solid dude. Just a solid dude. He used to be like homeless or something. Like he dragged himself up by the bootstrings, and now he's hosting Family fucking Feud.
Forever.
Forever.
For the conceivable future.
It may be a blessing or a curse. One thing written on their Wikipedia page is that once Steve Harvey joined the cast, he revitalized and brought Family Feud from a lower ranking up to the 3rd highest rated podcast, 1st highest rated game show in his year, like the first year he came in.
All right, so what's your 3 beats about the show in general?
3 beats about the show. First beat, great to see people fail. Great show to yell at.
What's the word in German that means
Schadenfreude?
Yeah, Schadenfreude.
Yeah, you get some enjoyment out of seeing fucking Lance say that, something you bring on a picnic is caviar. Like, sorry, son, this is everybody's answers.
Wait, you said Lance?
Lance.
Yeah, Lance would think that.
Yeah, fucking Lance wearing the fucking boat shoes.
Shocker.
What's wrong with the boat shoes?
Lance is wearing them.
Fair enough.
Second thing about Family Feud that I love oh so much is that the prizes are incredibly low.
Yeah, they're insanely low.
For a game show.
Julie, have you seen like the prizes? It's like
I haven't watched
it's like a
it
Kia
in a
Soul.
very long
Actually,
time.
it's like a Kia Sorento. Like,
It's Kia Sorento,
Yeah,
yes.
it's like the.
But you
You know what?
small-
It's fucking sensible, and I like it
Here's the
because it's
thing.
a family show.
That's a good
That's right.
point.
Good family values. Here's the thing. First of all, winning Family Feud is not super easy because you have to do the fast money round. Like, you could have a jabroni opponent team against you, and you could just, wash them. But if you don't beat fast money, you don't get the $20K, which is the grand prize for a night. But then you can, if you do win that fast money, you come back the next day, or no, you don't have to win the fast money. You just have to beat the jabronis, your opponent team. And if you do so, you get to come back the next day, right? Mm-hmm. You have to come back 5 days in a row to win a Kia fucking Sorento.
Worth
And you have
it?
to win 5 days in a row, which means you have lost your job at that point. You
Or a
can't.
decent amount of vacation time.
But then you could drive for Uber.
That's true.
Yep.
And then people can have you drive them to the hospital, even though you don't really want to.
Then you're just living the dream, pretty much. So
Just
American
cruising in
dream.
that Sorrento.
saving
But
lives.
so, why a Sorrento? Why not like a sensible SUV for an entire family?
It's a good question. I would say the reason why is because they're not trying to be millionaire. It's not all about the money. It's about family values. Like
Okay,
Julie
so
said.
we're talking like a $5,000 difference in cars. I'm not putting you on trial here.
Okay.
Maybe only certain brands want to be associated with
No,
the
I'm saying
show.
instead of the Kia Sorrento, the Kia whatever the SUV is.
The Sorrento.
Sorrento. Oh yeah, maybe.
I don't fucking know. So I totaled out the max money that you can win on Family Feud. If you fucking sweep this shit 5 days in a row and win the car, you will get a total of about $120,000 to share between 5 people. 5 people. That's like $20K each plus a fifth of a car.
So like how long is it in between? Because I'm assuming you know this because you seem to know everything about this fucking show. How long is in between like filming? Do they do multiple shows in a
People
single
change
day?
clothes. They change clothes.
That doesn't
Well,
mean anything.
Yeah, that doesn't mean shit.
Yeah, but like, how many clothes do you think these families are carrying?
They probably depending on
Okay,
the
this is-
strength of their family, they would bring
Okay.
numerous different types.
What
of
I'm
clothes.
asking you here is to not shatter this narrative that I have in my head, because this is a bit like pro wrestling.
because
it's still real to me. Damn it!
You do know that they film multiple
Yes, they
episodes in a
batch
single
record
day,
them.
and
Yes.
then
Steve Harvey has a room full of suits
and mustaches
and mustaches.
they start falling off.
Well, it's like NASCAR. They come in, they fucking take off his old one, put the new one on.
Okay, so you've given me one beat, given us one beat. What's about the prizes? What's number 2?
Number 2, my number 1 was that it's a great show to yell at. I didn't really get to expound
Okay.
upon that.
That was the Schadenfreude.
Yes. No. It's not just being happy. It's about being superior to these fucking idiots who say the wrong goddamn thing for a clue. Did you see that video where the lady was trying to come up with different names for your grandmother and she said
Naked Grandma?
Yeah.
That's my favorite clip ever.
Yes.
Wait, what'd she say?
Oh, you're talking about Naked Grandma.
Yeah,
The
wait.
thing you don't want a burglar wouldn't want to walk into? Yes.
Naked Grandma.
Naked Grandma. And this brings
That
me to my
is
third point.
Classic.
The best part about Family Feud, besides Steve Harvey, because this is a very Steve Harvey thing, is that when you say an answer that's fucking definitely on the board, but a little bit raunchy, he goes, "Oh, this is a family show. Like, you can't say that. Like, what's something you pass around?
yeah,
like
and
the
then he's got
collection
that
plate, the this, that." And then someone will be like, "A joint?" And then he's like, "This is a family show. You can't do that." And then fucking number one answer on the board, Steve.
And then he's like, "Ah."
He's like, "Doo, doo, doo, boo, boo, doo." Then he dances away.
He doesn't. He never dances.
He
Steve
does
Harvey
fucking
jig.
dance. Are you kidding me?
I haven't watched enough of it.
Yeah.
So when did this obsession with Family Feud begin for you?
When we had cable in my first apartment.
Did you have the game on your phone that was out?
I
like,
do
a couple
have the
years
game.
Ago?
I know I have Family Feud 2 right now. They just released a new one.
Was it hooked up to Facebook at one point?
Yes.
Because like I lived with 12 girls and everyone played at one point.
It's a lot of
I was
fun.
one of the only ones that didn't, but
Okay.
I helped a little here and there.
Yeah.
And there was
You don't get that
obsession.
Sorrento if you're not in it. If you don't have the app, you don't get the Sorrento. Another important point about Family Feud is the tradition of kissing all the ladies on it. That was started by the number one host. He would smooch.
Well, that was so
every
when did the show start?
76.
Yeah, so that's a very 70s 80s thing, like
Yes.
game show.
Smooch every
You
single
smooch
lady on that show.
regardless of-
your grandma, your sister, your niece.
Regardless of age or marital status.
Yes.
Or sexual identity for that matter.
You know who
was
kicked
gonna
that up
say
to the
that.
next level? Not Steve Harvey. Louis Armstrong. Anderson.
Louis,
I was like, wait a minute.
Louis
He was
Armstrong,
on there
the
too?
trumpet player.
wait, what do you mean he kicked it up? Like
He would
was-
smooch him harder and longer than anyone. I actually have a quote from a
course you
review. Well, trust me, you'll know why I wrote this down. The review is so I have written here, Dawson started kissing people, and then I have Anderson perfected it. And then the quote from a reviewer of that season was alleged sexual harasser and full-time sphere, Louis Anderson.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's
Fucking,
scandalous.
yeah, drop the hammer on him.
Wow.
Yeah, the lady, she was upset that it wasn't Classic Feud anymore.
So speaking of Louis Anderson, it's actually like kind of making a resurgence. I'm going to go off the rails for 2 seconds.
Oh, no, he was great in
Baskets.
Baskets, yeah.
Baskets. If you watch Baskets,
He plays Zach
No, I have
Galifianakis' mom.
yeah,
and
he
he's
plays
amazing.
like a overbearing mother in
Okay.
it. It's very funny. And Zach Galifianakis like trying to be kind of serious, kind of not.
Really?
But I didn't know that he was a prevert, so I guess I can't watch it anymore.
Anderson?
Yeah,
I think they're just mad that he was kissing on the ladies when,
when he shouldn't.
Dawson
like, be-
wasn't allowed to anymore.
Well, he shouldn't like be let out in public because of the mug.
Because of his mug, his face. So we're beefing with Tom Petty and Louis Anderson now?
Yeah, fuck him. I can walk.
Come on the
I can
fucking-
walk. I can walk up a flight of stairs and he can't get me.
That's true. Come on the podcast, Louis. We'll hash this out.
Actually, Louis Armstrong, you're a very good musician, and I wish you all the best. That was
Louis
kind
Armstrong is a musician.
Yeah,
so
I
I'm
know,
glad
that-
you
that-
said
that
you
was-
fucked up
that
and then
was
fucked
the
up again. Okay.
of okay.
So if Family Feud isn't the best fucking game show, then what's the best game
I
show?
told you, press your luck.
Press Your Luck.
Well,
When's the last time you fucking watched Press Your Luck? Yeah, there it
last
is.
night.
No, you fucking.
That's a lie. You don't even have cable.
Yeah, thank you, Julie.
No, it's any game show where there's bodily harm involved. I like.
Fucking what was the Joe Rogan one? Fear Factor.
Yeah, Fear Factor. I can
my
do
God.
that. Like watching people freak out. Like I would never do that. Why have you sold
Consigned.
yourself?
Do you
out to
consider
this?
like Real World Road Rules Challenge a game show?
I guess like parts of it
Because
is.
like they do some harm.
Yeah,
That's true. They'll like race bikes around Shanghai
so
or something like that.
so where's the line between like a game show and a reality TV show? I think the line actually
like
might be
big-
Fear Factor.
Yeah.
I don't know if the host
'Cause you
isn't
have
wearing a
rotating-
flamboyant suit. I don't know if you can really call it a fucking game show.
You couldn't put
Is
Joe
the
Rogan in a
Bachelor
suit.
game show? You win a husband or
That's
wife.
true. I was actually watching The Bachelorette right before I came over
Oh yeah.
because
Rose buddies.
Yes,
Didn't
that's
some,
fine.
didn't something come something happen with like a Bachelor in Paradise, something like that?
yeah, they had a third party reported sexual assault incident.
Have you been listening to Rose buddies at all?
No, have you?
Here and there, but like the main character they talk
Yeah.
about, like she fucked shit up.
Yeah, Corinne. Yeah,
Corn.
Corn. Yep. Shouts to you, Corn.
Yeah, I haven't listened to Rose Buddies in a while.
It's good. We plug other podcasts on our podcast.
Yeah, just not Sword and Scale. Fuck you.
Yeah, come on the podcast, you son of a bitch.
I don't know, man. Maybe you'll hear this shit.
Yeah, fucking deal
Like
with it.
they'll
fool.
tweet at us or some shit like that.
Garbage. Straight up garbage.
Cabbage. Come at us, Mike Boudet.
What's his name? Mike Bidet?
Bouda or Bidet or
Boudet?
Bada. Something like that.
Makes
Yeah,
sense. It
just
was
switch it to
bidet.
bidet
Yeah.
so he just cleans people's assholes for the rest of his life.
Yeah, no, you gotta listen to that.
Yeah, I'll have to listen to
This is the most political or like kind of like subversive we'll get
What's
on
the
this. Like,
podcast news, baby?
dude, he is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
He like harasses people and he like try to censor his subreddit and
I can't wait till we're that famous. We
Yeah,
can
no,
start
dude.
just abusing our power.
swinging that axe of superiority.
Hell yeah.
That doesn't even make sense, but
It's something like that.
yeah, it's something. It sounded like it. The
Can't wait
the,
to sell out.
Dude, I can't. That's
my
I have
God.
dreams about it.
You have dreams about selling out.
Yep, just like we
Get
could have
that
been
Kia
something.
Sorrento.
Get the Kia
That fucking Kia Sorrento. Okay, here's the last thing for this topic. I know that if we had a Family Feud team, it would probably be our immediate family
Yep.
and then one of our girlfriends. Julie, are you up to the challenge?
I vote Olivia. She's
You think
better
so?
at things like that. Yeah.
Okay,
for sure.
well here's a test.
Oh no.
I don't have anything ready. Oh, damn it. How about this? Name something you might see when you immediately walk into a grocery store.
Bread.
Fucking number one answer. You're on the team.
Thanks,
It's
babe.
produce.
It's
It is
usually
produce,
like flowers
but
or
you got
like,
it. You can't think logically and exactly. It's about general consensus.
What do people think of when they think of groceries? Like milk, eggs, and bread.
Yeah.
So I think that would be one of the top answers.
Hell
Fair
yeah.
enough.
You're on the board at least.
All right.
Yeah, you
Thanks,
definitely on
Ben.
board with that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Maybe I will do it.
Come at us, Steve Harvey.
We're ready.
Oh, what a dream guest that would be.
Andy's pants are slowly growing tighter.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Just
I got a
imagine-
big old boner for Steve Harvey. I want to shave my pubic hair into his mustache.
I was gonna say, just imagining his mustache just across the table from him. Oh man.
Oh man, it gets stuck in the windscreen in the pop filter. Every single time he just like gets caught for a second and takes a little bite out of it. I'm not even mad that he messed up that Miss Brazil thing.
Oh
Yeah, that wasn't his fault. Nothing Steve Harvey's fault. I love you, baby. Topic.
So I do.
There it is. Topic. Number two.
All right.
I'll take this picture off.
How do you treat your service industry employees? Your wait staff, your bartenders.
Well, I would say that it's a very important thing that you're not a dickhead to them.
And I'm judging you if you are, like to the point
Yes.
where I want to crawl under the table.
Oh yeah, no, I've been at restaurants.
That's some of the worst. Like if you're at a dinner with people and they start being a dick or kind of the stereotypical thing is snapping your fingers.
Oh no, you never.
Some shit like that.
Our
or-
fucking second cousin did that at
at
Jen's wedding.
At
yeah.
Jen's wedding.
Cousin.
I literally was ready
Thank God
to
he's not a
stab him.
first cousin.
No, he was before that, and we demoted him.
We knocked him down a peg. We'll see what happens to the next one. He might
Yeah.
become a third. But
Yeah, I mean, to me, that's like a big red flag. Like, I don't really want to be your friend if you're not going to be nice to our wait staff.
We were at the poorhouse not too long ago, and something happened with an order. I think that, like someone either poured a beer wrong. There's a bunch of new people working there now.
Yeah,
Someone either
there is.
poured a beer
but, like-
wrong or gave the wrong beer. And it was like, well, why don't you just go down and do that? I was like, I would rather die.
Yeah, literally, I'd rather die. One of my friends, she used to be a bartender, and now she feels this like sense of entitlement. So I hate going out to eat with her.
wait.
because
What the fuck?
That
It's
is
used to that
a
quite.
special
I think it
case.
could go two
Yeah.
ways.
Yes,
like
absolutely.
you, for example, like I overtip because of you, and like
Yeah.
if they burnt it or gave you the completely wrong dish, like I'm gonna eat it regardless.
yeah.
But this girl is like the complete opposite. Like
It's fucked up.
they put pickles next to her sandwich. She's like, she hates pickles again. She's like, I can't eat this. There's pickles on it. Like, gave it back to them, and I was like, oh, I want to die. It was at a food truck too.
Jesus
Like that was so nice of them to even give you pickles.
Yeah.
They're struggling out there, and you're gonna give them back your grilled cheese sandwich because a pickle touched it. Like I was mortified. It's not the first time it's happened. That's just like one little example.
That's got to be an exception, not the rule, because most people
she might just be a toxic friend. So just another red flag. There.
I think it definitely does go both ways. You know, I think that there are some people. Well, think about it. There are musicians that go to shows and enjoy a show no matter what, and then there are musicians who go to shows and pick it apart and like look for all the cracks.
That's different. So when you shit.
How
Sorry about,
dare you?
Sorry about that, folks. So when I go out to eat or something like this, so if you haven't heard, I probably mentioned about 14 times in the last like 8-9 episodes we had that I used to be
definitely more than 14.
Yeah, that I used to be a cook. I used to be a bartender. I used to be a server. But like when I go out to eat, I'm picking it apart the entire time I'm there. I'm like, well, they should have done this. They should have done that. I am not going to say a fucking word to the server.
No way.
No, like they can give you fish and you order the chicken. You're like, this is great. Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you. You're awesome.
I'm allergic to it. You just sneak your EpiPen out of your pocket.
Yeah,
and do it
exactly.
first.
Worth it.
Yeah.
Like there's a difference between like noticing like problems with your service and
calling them out in a judgmental way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And like you don't fuck with people that make your food. It's like a known thing.
Please don't do that. They just I don't know. And the thing about it is a lot of the times too, people don't realize that you're just one of like 500 people they probably serve that day.
Yes.
If it's a busy place, like they fucked up. Maybe they fucked up once, and sorry, you got the raw end of the deal.
Right.
Your club sandwich is missing its bacon. Too fucking bad.
That's not a club sandwich anymore. That's just
That's
chicken
true.
sandwich.
Goddamn turkey sandwich.
And that's not even the waiter's fault.
That's
Yeah,
another
there
thing.
you go.
Half the time, it's not the
not.
waiter's fault.
No.
But they're the ones got to take the brunt of the abuse because of it.
I mean,
it's the coked out cook in the back that forgot to put the bacon on it. Shout out to cooks.
okay, so what about on the other end of this, where you are too helpful? You ever do that? I do that all the time, and I can't stop.
Yeah.
Yes.
I will stack up plates in like precarious situations because I'm just
Same.
trying to get it all together.
Yeah.
Or
I think
over tipping. That's my problem.
Yeah.
Also.
Yeah.
Well, I over tip at places I go to a lot. Like normally it's 20%. If you can't tip at least 20%, you're not going out to eat.
Right.
In
You
America.
should not.
Yeah.
Doesn't always happen.
Well, yeah, but in America.
Yes.
For all
In
of our international
Yes.
listeners, it's a very normal thing for people to tip 20%.
Well, when I was in England with Olivia, she kept trying to tip everywhere,
No,
and I was
you
like,
don't.
Olivia, don't.
I did that too, but no one said anything. Obviously, they're like, "All right."
Yeah, no, people were actually like, no, don't. Like we went
Oh.
to like McDonald's or Wendy's or something like late, nice English food over there. It was late and it was the only thing open. And
No one's judging.
Olivia's like, do you guys accept tips? And the guy is like, no, just give it to the starving children. Like they had like a little can.
Yeah, because they actually pay service workers an actual living wage as
Right.
opposed to
Crazy.
like
No.
$5.
Nada.
Yeah, no, it's hard. Like a lot of times too. If you're fucking somebody out of a tip too, that could ruin their week.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
If you're working in a place, if it's high volume, okay, one bad table is not a big deal. But if you're working in a place where it's maybe like smaller place and you only do like a few tables a night, if if you're counting on $10 out of like 10 people. Right, and you don't get one of that 10, like that stacks up over the course of like
especially
a week.
like all the new small like local restaurants that are opening, like that plays a big role in there.
Oh yeah, no, that's the thing too. Probably a lot of this, I don't know, but I would assume a lot of the servers are probably going in, maybe even working just for tips.
True. Yep. Just the tip.
Just the tip.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's one of those things where I wonder if like how many tips they bring in also like gives them a standing with their boss. I've never really worked that closely. I worked at an old folks home where people would try to tip us like pennies and shit.
Yeah, well, it's all included though.
Right. Yeah, and they don't pay anything like
But so-
at dinner.
Kind of getting back to like more the crux of the conversation. If somebody doesn't tip well, I'm not gonna think that they're a garbage person. Maybe.
No.
But if they treat that person then less than a human,
Yes.
that's it. We're not.
No, I want to like tuck and roll out of the restaurant and be humiliated.
But so
And I don't want to be your friend anymore.
what do you guys think are like activities or like practices that people might not think
Are transgressions?
Yeah.
I'll have to think about
Yeah,
that.
I'm trying to stew on some.
I think like people
Asking for a straw. Fuck you. Sure, here's a
Killing
straw.
turtles out there, the straws. You haven't seen that video?
No, I haven't.
Did they find a turtle full of straws or something like that?
His nose.
Oh, I saw that.
no.
Yeah, that was vile. Yeah, that was vile.
Just no more
no.
coffee stirrers.
Okay.
Just don't do it.
Just
I found-
shake it like a
A salt shaker.
No, I was gonna say what?
Like a Polaroid picture.
I was gonna say James Bond. Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
like James Bond. Well, sorry, an outcast. It's okay.
I was going with Full John, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yay!
Tomato tomato.
Yay! What?
Remember when he was big?
Yeah, maybe when he was dying because he drank too much cough syrup.
Is that
Sipping on some scissor, son.
Scissor.
some of that dirty Sprite?
Yeah, dirty Sprite.
That's what they call it.
Doesn't Stitches has
Oh no.
Oh,
a song?
shout out to Stitches, I guess.
Yeah, shout out to Stitches if you're listening.
Just so everybody understands, as soon as Chris mentions the ditches, everybody else in the room goes, "Fucking Christ, Chris, not again."
Yeah.
So he's got a song. And it's I can't remember the name of the drink, but it's big in Florida. But it's a combination of Sprite, Skittles, and syrup with codeine. But it's just all about like I'm sipping on that.
Poison.
I can't remember the name of it.
Poison. Yep.
It's not worth listening to. Just listen to Miley Cyrus with your family, guys.
Not
The song Miley
the
Cyrus
song Miley Cyrus
by Stitches with your family.
Don't. So I think that there's other stuff like sauce on the side. Is that?
Oh yeah, no, fuck you.
Too many substitutions.
That's
I
on
think
a
dressing
sandwich?
on the side is okay, like for salad.
no.
I think
no,
it's fine.
fuck yourself. If it comes,
it's
if it
less
comes-
work for them. They don't have to toss my salad.
Okay, there it is.
Hatchet chat.
It's a salad podcast. So no. If at least for me, when I was working on the line, I worked on cold side a lot, and that was very. It was the same thing over again. All right, so you get like 15 tickets. All right, so you got blue cheese, blue cheese, blue cheese, blue cheese. You do the same fucking thing. Like, all right, I got my ladle. I'm like blue cheese, blue cheese, blue cheese. So I was like, fuck, I fucked that up. I gotta get another one. Like it throws off the flow of the way, like the deviating from the way they normally prepare things.
Yes,
maybe not sauce
substitutions.
on the side so much, but like deviating from that like normal procedure is a pain in the ass.
Like, can I get a hamburger?
Like, can I get something gluten free? Fuck all you people.
Okay, so
We just
how-
lost our entire gluten free.
Yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
gluten people.
Celiac disease.
Celiac
It's a real
crowd.
thing.
It's a real thing, but it's not
There's
always.
a lot of posers. Though.
Yeah, it's. I'm not even gonna get into it.
Nope.
It's not even gonna get into it. But yeah, it's less the sauce on the side. It's less the deviation from that. It's also understanding the status of the restaurant or bar that you're inside.
Oh, here's a big one. Hanging around too long.
Fuck you!
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
When things start wrapping up, you start wrapping up too.
Yep.
Last night that happened.
Yeah, it did actually. But last call we actually.
Yeah, we
got
made
out
a
of
run
there.
for it.
Yeah, that was the worst. When I was working at the bar in college, it was people would just like hang out, and we're like, yo, I can't count my tips, I can't stock until you get out of this building.
Right.
So
Well, it's one of those things too where it's like there's a million ways to extend a meal. Like,
Yep.
like oh no, like when they come over and they're like, any coffee and dessert. Like sometimes I think they're like, don't, just fucking
just
don't.
don't.
Just fucking don't.
just leave. I want to turn this table over so I can make another $20.
right. Exactly.
Or if you're gonna stay, then fucking order coffee and dessert.
right.
Because a lot of times we'll stay. And
Yeah, people
not
just
order.
stay and fucking hang out. Like, oh, do you need anything? Do you need anything when you know that you don't need anything and they know that
Or
you
then
don't?
when they like ask for water and they have already paid and everything.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
pretty rude.
That's fucked up. Melt your ice cubes down, take them on the road.
Yeah, if a waitress comes up and asks, "Are you guys all set?" as opposed to, "You guys need anything else?"
Yes.
That's your cue.
Then you'd be like, "Okay, it's time to go." And when the lights come on in a bar, it's time to fucking leave.
True.
Yeah, but
I think that we should all just hold hands and say a prayer for all the waiters and servers. I'm actually reaching out, but I don't think we're not gonna join our hands in prayer. Yes, there we go.
This is new for me.
Bless us,
dear
Jew.
listener,
dear listener.
be
dear-
nice to the service
Be
industry.
nice to your servers, because if you don't, you're trash.
Garbage.
Garbage. EIK.
Oh shit.
Topic number 3.
My topic.
Just for the record, I do need people to hold up fingers when I'm doing that.
How do you forget?
It's fucking
You're
one.
so
You're
cold sober
blacking
when we
out.
do
I
this,
do it
man.
too.
I just fucking
Dude,
it,
you were
it feels so good to say topic number 2. Always.
Really?
It just has a good flow.
Yeah.
So, my topic for the evening, it's not as heavy as Family Feud or How You Treat the Service Industry. It's toilet paper.
Toilet paper?
It's toilet paper, TP, shit tickets. I've got notes too, motherfucker.
Yeah, Chris has got a notebook.
See
now.
this?
Chris has got a notebook that says "Rest in peace" on
Do
the
not.
outside. Do not enter.
Like
Rest in
an
peace.
angry 14-year-old boy.
I just wanted to be as cool as Andy with this fucking notebook, so don't answer my fucking notebook.
Yeah, we just went back to the house so we could get his notebook and write
Oh,
in
really?
Yep.
Gotta remember, you gotta get a crate like me.
So I'll give you guys my opinion on toilet paper. I buy the cheapest toilet paper in the world, and I use a lot of it.
Is there a brand name, or is the one that
No.
doesn't even have the dignity to have a brand?
Yep,
Like,
so
is
cheap.
it like individually wrapped like that
No,
one?
I buy the biggest large thing. Normally it's Scott.
Scott, I can
No
I
shock
can
there,
work with
but-
Scott. Scott's
Well, those,
fine.
like one ply Scott. I think that's actually what we grew up with was one ply Scott.
There's
one?
a couple different Scots now. They've kind of stepped it up a bit. The
Yeah.
original Scots are like
A
tissue
little
paper.
bit, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
the one you have.
That is the one you deserve.
so like views. So I've told you what my brand is and what my quality need is, which is minimal. And
I mean, I'm pretty simple. I usually go for like a normal style. I actually get very uncomfortable when people have like the cushy
Yeah.
sign because having a lot of butt hair like I do, it's like wiping your ass with a blanket, and that's not really fun.
It's not effective, probably.
No, and I really feel like I'm like a pauper that's wandered in from the street and it's like,
Did you like put it back after you're done?
yeah, exactly. And
rinse this off.
yeah, like
Yeah, do you
Put
want
it
this
back on
back?
the roll.
I just don't. I feel like they're gonna be like, how many
too
cheats
much.
did you use?
Well, my cousin has his own shit bathroom, and he only keeps Scott in that toilet.
But
in that bathroom,
But like Scott's a
but-
solid TP.
No, he needs like the shittiest toilet paper needs to go into that bathroom, and every other bathroom has like Charmin and like nice toilet paper because he says doesn't have enough friction unless it's the shitty
not
one,
enough
and
friction,
it's not
yeah.
a clean wipe, and that's his preference. And no
You
one
gotta
goes in
have-
that bathroom because of the toilet paper, and it's a shit bathroom. So
I mean, you gotta have like
you're
the
not
one-
alone with that.
You gotta have the ones with like little flecks of bark and shit in it. Like,
Dude, to get into the crevices.
Sawdust.
yeah, exactly. Just get a big old hand of sawdust and just rub it up there. Get some abrasives going.
I prefer like a middle of the line toilet paper. I don't
So,
like
so you're spending $6 as opposed to
Yes.
$4.
yeah, but not like $12. You know, I'm not a Charmin girl, but
That's good to know.
Cottonelle, I can get down with that.
Cottonelle, what the hell is that?
It's
The middle of the
brand.
line, yeah. But Charmin also will like stuff your toilet, and that's
Yeah.
something I have like PTSD from. So
Like plugging a toilet with the fancy
just
stuff.
plugging the toilet, it's
So I'm
one of
gonna.
my fears.
So if a plunger who gives a shit.
I don't have time for that.
Bum.
I ain't got time for that.
So I'm gonna call a couple of my friends real quick. So guess what type of toilet paper Pat that I lived with
Yes.
last year buys.
Good
He
catch.
uses extra fluffy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and he would
He's an
get
extra
pissed when I
fluffy boy.
bought the Scott.
See, this is the thing that I don't understand. Is it a straight up sliding scale like spectrum thing where it's like there's good toilet paper and there's bad toilet paper?
It depends on your preference.
But that's what I'm saying. Is it like if I'm trying to like do like say I was running an Airbnb and I was trying to stock it with toilet paper. Do I get the fancy stuff? Do I get
Yeah.
the normal stuff?
you get the fancy stuff because like on paper it's better.
Yeah.
No pun
No,
intended.
no. 'Cause if I walked in an
I have
Airbnb,
On
friends-
paper, I like that.
hey,
I have friends that will be like, oh my god, they had such great toilet paper and it was really
how-
nice actually, and I'm so happy they did.
how about this? One of each,
Now we're talking.
and you could say
now you're a people
rough
pleaser.
stuff,
Rough stuff.
soft stuff.
This is for the wild boys. This
Yeah.
is for the Nancys.
Hemorrhoids, non-hemorrhoid.
Which one's hemorrhoids in that situation? The fluffy stuff?
I would assume so.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, we have a question in the back.
I just want to interrupt this conversation.
Yeah.
To say that I'm sitting here trying to produce this, and I'm hearing click, 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 click in the headphones, and I'm like, who the fuck is making a clicking noise? And then I look over, and my cat is looking at me, chewing on its food with a shit-eating grin on its face.
Oh,
No pun
man's
intended.
gotta eat. Ladies gotta eat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lady cat.
Okay.
Nice as the cat. So
You're an ass.
yeah. So we got. So which one would be better for hemorrhoids though?
I feel like you probably have to go soft unless you're just trying to fucking like lance them and like
That's a good
drain
point
them.
too.
Yeah.
Maybe you get some with like some type of
razor blades embedded right in there.
I think it's a type
Nice.
of acid or something, like some peroxide.
Sure, why not? Yeah.
What did your other friends prefer besides that?
Scranton's another little
He's a fancy lad.
little fancy lad.
Aw.
Eric didn't give a shit.
I mean,
As
okay.
long as
Have you
someone
guys
else
ever
spot it.
fucking taken a big roll of toilet paper from like a place? and
Okay,
stolen
don't
it?
not yet. Ah, damn it.
Sorry, did I break the
that was-
promise?
That was the thing I was gonna get to. But yeah, that was gonna be when you guys were in college.
Oh yeah.
How did you guys procure toilet paper?
Rip
you
that
know,
shit off the
yep,
wall?
Yep.
Yep.
You go into the
Carrot.
shared bathroom and you just fucking
Which
seal
is
it.
really savage now. They say it out loud. Like,
Yep.
Did you
it's
used to
horrible.
actually rip the unit off the wall or get the
No,
door open?
So if you
I've
you
done
actually
both.
like a key or something
Yeah,
in
well,
there,
if
yeah.
you get a thing up on top, you can like get a pen in there
Right,
and you
and
can
pop
you
it.
can pop it open. But when I started working at a place, they had an extra one of those, and they're all the fucking same. So I stole one from the place I worked at, and I would use that to steal
it's
toilet
like
paper.
some Ocean's 11 shit.
Well, when I
DP
was
Bandit.
when I was pledging for my fraternity.
We had to get it.
Yeah,
too.
that was like a big thing. Like, don't show up at the house without some fucking TP.
Oh, yeah,
so we had
no.
to steal from like the.
That's
college
when
and
you know
shit.
you're an adult. I know last week I said you're an adult when you buy your own socks.
I guess
you
I'm
buy
an
your own
adult.
TP.
I think of that though when I'm in like nice like little restaurants and they have like piles of toilet paper. I'm like, how does no one steal this? Am I the only person that thinks like that?
No, you're not.
But I wouldn't do it. But I definitely think
I
about
mean,
it.
as long you wouldn't do
Like,
it
get
if you
yourself
did-
together.
because your bag's at your chair, right?
That's what
No, no. But I get paid now, so I really shouldn't take the TP.
Being frugal doesn't matter if you're employed or not.
I mean, if you guys are supporting it, I'm going to start robbing these places.
Give you dispensation. We already said a prayer, so now we can
Yeah.
give you some,
You don't
some
have to tell me
spiritual
twice.
relief.
So, all right. So moving on with TP, and the act of defecating. Let's say you're in a bathroom. Again, it's a public bathroom,
Yes.
like a bathroom, like at a gas station, we'll say.
Yes.
And you go to poop, and you finish off.
And there's no TP.
Yes. What are you fucking doing
Socks.
there? So okay, no. So you're going straight for the socks, trying to see if there's a fucking magazine or something.
Well, yeah, I'll look for paper towel probably first.
All right. There's no paper towel. There's no TP. You're wearing flip flops.
Underwear? I don't even know.
You're
Help!
going
Phone a friend? I don't fucking know.
Yeah, dude.
Send up a flare.
I mean, I think it's definitely one of those things. I have gotten into the groove of looking for toilet paper before I even let
too.
it go. Like you get in that bathroom,
Yeah.
you feel the relief. You shouldn't. That's a fucking fool's errand right there.
I think
You
that's
ha-
part of growing up.
Yes, you have to go in there. You don't feel relief until you see a full roll.
So-
You really
on
are an
that
adult
thing.
now, buying
Yeah.
socks, checking for TP.
Well, see, the thing is, like, as I've mentioned, I think it was episode 5 with Seth when we were talking about public pooping, where I'm a new public pooper at 28.
New pooper.
A new poop.
So that's a new pooper move to not
Yeah.
look.
Well, so you remember when we were in Boston recently?
Yes.
we were at Harpoon, and I had to take care of some business. We're at Harpoon Brewery, which was
Poop business.
which
for the
was
listeners at home.
which was a little disappointing, to be honest. We just lost our Boston client fan base, rather. And so I walked out.
What, you think better than me?
Yeah, there's better places. So I walked out of the bathroom and I sat down and I looked at Julia. I go, oh, there was no toilet paper. And she panicked more than I did. I was just like, I'm calm. I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna sit here. And I'm gonna watch people walking. And the first person's gonna walk in that bathroom and they're gonna know there's no TP and they're gonna fucking replace it. So a person walked back. He came back like 2 minutes later. He got like somebody from the staff. Staff walked back in there. Guy walked back in. Waited another 5 minutes. He came back out. I went back in. Now I sat down on the toilet. There was
Had you not shit?
oh no, I pooped.
Oh, so you were sitting there with a fucking
That's
hot,
why I
hot
panicked. I was
booty.
like, do you need me to run to the bathroom to get
Yeah.
toilet paper? I'll bring it to you. I'll go in the men's room. I'll do what I got to do. It's
Damn.
fine. He's
Yeah.
like, I'm okay.
It's dedication.
Well, no, you did go in the women's room and give me TP,
Oh, I did.
but
I think I didn't let you give me a choice. I was just
Yeah,
worried about your
yeah.
poopy butthole.
you took my hat into the bathroom and filled it with toilet paper, then slid it
Yes.
over, and then slid it over to me like it was drugs. Like we're doing a fucking
forgot.
drug deal.
I was worried.
So underneath the hat is a gun and toilet paper.
So after that came, but right around there, the guy had come back and they replaced the toilet paper. So I go back in the bathroom, and inside of the bathroom there was this keg, unassuming keg because it's a brewery. So there's gonna be kegs fucking everywhere. It's
Right.
wacky, but
Decor.
yeah, exactly.
Jinx.
It was turned slightly, and I noticed as I'm sitting wiping my ass with the shit that's been on my ass for like the last 15 minutes or so. Yeah, it's disgusting, right? It's the gross cast. I noticed that it was cut out and there was toiletries inside of the keg. So there was
Sneaky bastards.
toilet paper there the entire time.
See, that's the thing. That's where you got to kick in those Jason Bourne sensors. Like, I know that the most likely place for a weapon would be in that truck over there.
I just panicked.
You got to get that poop sense off. So you got to put your finger in the air, feel the wind, taste, see if you can smell that nice cottonelle.
I wonder if the guy that came in after me knew that I was sitting there with a load in my pants.
You said it was a clean poop and it was fine.
That was to make you feel okay.
See, here's the thing. I'm a little confused. Did you have a place to stand? Did you have to sit right on it? Mistakes were made. I understand.
Yeah, mistakes were made.
It's okay.
We went back to the hotel. I took a shower.
Beautiful.
Yeah, no, I 100% took a shower.
I didn't say anything.
Okay, so
So now after that anecdote, Julie, are you sure you want to continue on with this relationship?
it's about to be the single cast.
I didn't get to fucking make my joke at the top. I had planned. I said that every time that you two aren't talking, you're going to be smooching.
Oh.
Ugh.
Yeah, exactly. Gross.
Wait, to go off your topic, I have something to add. Sure. So you guys use butt wipes? Like baby wipes?
Oh, like baby wipes?
I have, and I will not use them because that'll kill me for the rest of my life to
Yeah.
not have them.
Once again,
Okay.
it goes back to the pauper situation.
Yeah.
I don't
Yes.
deserve them. I'm trash.
Well, it's not so much
I-
you don't deserve them. You wouldn't be able to live without them. It's more of a like an opioid addiction.
Yes.
Exactly like an opioid
Exactly.
addiction.
I never had them, and then my roommate uses them, and I started using them, and now I feel addicted for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
But I feel I'm not gonna get into it since you guys aren't butt wipers.
I wipe my butt.
I'm never going to wipe my butt.
I feel like I'm soaked after, and I need to like deal with that.
Yeah,
Well,
I
you
feel
have
like
to
you
dry
can't.
then.
Yeah, you got to use regular TP
And
afterward.
it's like so much supplies, you know.
That's true.
I mean,
I
I've
was just curious.
got a question for you guys. Have you guys ever gone to a porta potty and used the facilities?
I'm
in
not there yet.
defecatory manner, and
Oh, for
then,
sure.
Then they didn't. Then those little pump sinks outside don't work.
Yeah,
What do you do?
antibacterial. 'Cause I'm a
What if
nerd.
it's not available.
I usually carry it on me,
Okay, you're a grown up.
but or germaphobe, whatever.
Oh, you're dating me, so makes sense.
But
Oh.
you know, you survive. If not, you're probably gonna
Just
be in a
don't eat
dirty
any
sit-
finger foods or something like
Yeah,
that.
and
Rub some dirt on it.
So,
So, with that being added,
anything else on toilet paper, guys?
which way do you thread your toilet paper?
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
that's the
that's
last
a goodie.
thing.
That's a goodie.
No, I didn't actually have that written down.
That was the first thing I thought of.
Yeah. So it's over under or under over?
I go under.
Over?
Under.
Over.
Under. When you pull it, there is. Okay, this is hard to
View
do.
side or wall side?
Wall side. The TP comes from the wall side.
Yes.
Me too.
That's correct.
Yes.
And if you
My-
don't do it that way, you're an
Fuck
animal.
yourself.
My roommate does the opposite, and all my friends do the opposite.
I mean, I can do it either way.
Yeah, me too. Sometimes to be nice, I put it the way that she wants it, because I'm a nice
No,
person.
if I see it, I'll switch it around. So
That's fucked.
yeah, you're an asshole.
That's gaslight.
That's
gaslighting.
gaslighting people.
Yeah. No. So what about So I don't have the I'm not the most good about actually putting it on the roll. How do you feel
Yes.
about that?
Yes. you have
yeah,
an
that's the
empty
first thing I
roll.
did when I got to your house yesterday.
Yeah, I'll do
Thank you.
that. I'll do that more likely in other people's bathrooms than my own. Like if I
Oh,
if
yeah,
I
yeah,
finish
yeah.
a roll, it's
Oh,
like
yeah,
fucking.
no.
It's like a maid came through. I like folded into a nice little triangle
yeah.
at the
Oh, yeah.
bottom. Like,
Yeah.
It's that good shit.
yeah.
Well, yeah, no, if you want to not seem like an asshole, but half the time, there's actually one time I was taking a shit, and I looked over on the roll, and there wasn't a roll on it, so I stood up and waddled over and got another roll and used that and finished off, cleaned myself up, flushed the toilet, and I looked over and there was a full roll sitting on the back of the toilet seat.
Yes. Yes. You've been bamboozled.
Yep.
You played yourself.
I at least try to put it on the roll.
Yes. I have found something recently that I think is very weird that I've noticed in myself. I will go on the toilet and just pull my pants down without like undoing my belt or
Happens,
opening-
man.
Yeah. Here's the thing: when you stand up from that and you still have the
Take a
belt,
header.
yeah, you kind of go head over heels a little bit. And I am mortified to think that maybe somebody would walk in on me and I'd be standing there with like fully exposed with my.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't understanding what you're saying, but
Yeah,
now I
so
got
like
it. like you have the option to not be fully naked because you're a dude.
Yes.
But you go for it.
Well, what I'm saying is like I will when I sit down to use the facilities, I will just pull my pants straight down without undoing my belt or unbuttoning my pants.
Oh.
Yes. And then the thing about that is you can't, well, you probably could do it back up, but I don't feel comfortable without, like, how much clean I've got. I don't want to really rub my shorts and my stuff against that. Basically, you have to undo your pants while you're sitting on the toilet, is what I realized.
Yeah, no, you forget that you had taken that, you made that choice.
Right. I was going
10
Speedy
to 20.
Gonzalez, and it turned out I had to sit down and just relax and enjoy life.
Get stuck on a subreddit. All right, I think we should maybe wrap this up.
Okay.
Julie, thank you for being on the podcast and
Thanks
coming
for
up with
having
Julie.
me.
Oh, wait. Hey, Julie. How's it going?
Hey, Julie.
Hi, John.
Hi,
I love
John.
you.
I love you. One final question, and then this is at Julie, and then just play us right out, Andy.
Okay.
If you were one of those rompers, how do you take a shit?
You could just, pee as well if you're a lady. Just
Whole thing.
naked. Straight up naked.
Straight naked.
Naked grandma.
Everyone I know.
Oh, that worked
didn't
well.
work. Hey. Everyone I know.